Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It is cold. It is cold in Victoria. It's about 8 degrees now, and I'm just out here at the Teapot Cafe where Benny, a good friend of ours that rides with us, he's got a cafe here, so we came out for a quick drink. And now that we're done, I'm going to talk to you today about the Chigee AIO-6. There have been some updates, and you've seen some of my videos where I've talked about the installation. We've done an installation on the R1250 GS Adventure. We've also done an installation on the Ducati Desert X, but I've never ran through the whole setup and the process of how the functionality of the device actually works. And so in this video today, I'm going to run through the step-by-step, the functionalities, how to connect it to your helmet, how to get the Google Assistant working, and also how to get the camera and the notifications and all that other stuff working. So if you're interested to know a little bit more about that, stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Okay, just before we start, we're just going to show you a few new additions that Chigee had actually sent me. So I'm going to remove the AIO-6 from the navigation cradle here. And as you can see, it's actually connected with the BMW specific mount, and it's got this cable here, and I've routed the cable using the supplies that were given. And if you want to know a little bit more about how that's done, you can refer to my other video, which I'll put a link just on top here. So Chigee has just recently sent me this frame protection for the case. Now this is a step-on frame protection, which I think is really rugged, and it's really going to add an extra layer of protection. So if you decide to remove it, put it in a backpack, or even if it falls off from your hand, this is going to, it's like a bumper protection, and I think that's really good. And besides that, I've also got this matte finish screen protector as well, which just reduces a bit of the glare that I wasn't quite happy about. So this now is perfect. Now I've had some issues with my device whereby I wasn't able to get the connections in terms of the remote camera connections to work properly, because after troubleshooting with Chigee, we found out that this device that was sent to me was a faulty device, this bracket at the back. And Chigee sent me another one, and then it worked flawlessly. So if you're having a similar problem where you can't access the remote camera functionality, then this is the culprit, and you might have to get this replaced. But in my case now, it works beautifully. So I'm going to show you and walk through you some of the functions. But before that, let's get this installed. Okay, so I've just installed back the Chigee AIO-6 back on the navigation cradle. Make sure it's all locked and steady. Connected back the power cables, and it's all in there now. So, and I'm also going to get my phone out as well, just so that I can show you how the whole software runs. Right, so I've got the phone and the app there. Now I'm going to turn the engine on. I just turned the actual device on, and so with this, you can see that the device powers on. It will automatically connect to the Android Auto and so on. As the device powers on, you can see that on the actual app, it actually updates, and it goes into a drive mode. That means that it's ready, it's got direct power supply. And you can see now I've got Android Auto directly connected to it. So I'm going to get out of Android Auto now and just go back to the main screen. So back to the main screen here. Now you can see here that the GPS I've got sorry, the 4G, I've got full 3 bars of the 4G. This Chromecast sort of icon is saying that it's highlighted, which means that it's connected to Android Auto. Now in terms of the software version, you can go in here. I've just updated it this morning, so I'm currently running on firmware version 1.2.7 with the 4G version 1.6.3. so if you're running a different version, it's best that you get this updated as well. This release was just released this morning. Now going back into the app, I'm going to turn on my screen recorder as well, so that I can bring this up on the screen. So on the app here, you can see the GPS currently, it still hasn't picked up the GPS, which is fine, but the camera, I can access the cameras now, like so. It's connecting to the actual device. and I can access the camera here. And you can see once it's accessing the camera on the actual Chigee, it says that you're live. I can actually swap the cameras as well. So now this is looking at the back camera, and that's looking at the front camera. So this is basically accessing the cameras. If you want to access the video recordings, you can actually go into here, and if you click this folder button here, this will be all the files that you've got currently being recorded onto the device, right? So that's just in a nutshell talking a little bit about how to access the camera. And when I get out of the view, you can see that the live icon actually disappears. Now this one here is basically the positioning on Google. I'm not sure why the maps isn't appearing at the moment, but I think this is probably related to my phone rather than the actual app. Having said that, it will actually tell you, you can see that it's saying that the bike is currently parked at 10 Panther Place, so it knows where the bike is parked, all right? So I'm going to turn off the motorcycle now, turn off the power, and with that you can see that the Chigee has now powered off. It's going to power off in 5 seconds, and the status on the actual screen has changed from run to stop. Okay, stop means that it's in standby mode, and in this mode you should be able to access the cameras and so on, and it will also give you a vibration alert. So if I move the bike now, and if I do this to the bike, you will technically get a notification sent to you. See, I've got a notification bar there, it's highlighted, and it's going to say that there is a vibration alert at 13:06. That means someone has actually tampered with my bike. It's giving me a vibration alert, so that's a good sign. So and then I can refresh it again, and the more someone mucks around with the bike, I'll get an alert. So that's a good real-time alert. Now if in that case, if I also want to check my camera to see who is there, I can go into the camera. Now the bike is turned off, I'm going into the camera from my phone. It takes about 1 minute for it to actually connect to the motorcycle, which is fine. So I'm just going to, we just have to wait for that extra 1 minute. And once it's starting to access, you can see that the right here on the actual device here, it's blinking red. That means it's recording. And now you can see that I've accessed my camera. I can actually look at the front, and I can look at the back camera. And if I go here, you can actually see me standing just right there. It's appearing on the phone there. All right, so that's a good function that you get with accessing the cameras remotely. So remembering, for that to happen, your bike must be in stop mode. The only time it will be in off mode is when your battery voltage is below 11.8 voltage. The voltage is below 11.8, then it'll turn off. It's got a protection there to make sure that it doesn't drain your battery. So as long as your battery is charged and you ride often and so on, this will be fine. And it only activates when someone actually tempers it, or if you decide to actually go into the recordings or to access the camera remotely. Only then will it actually turn off. It doesn't record continuously when you're parked. It only does that when the bike is tempered in any way, shape or form. So I'm going to stop there. And so hopefully with that, that explains some of the questions in terms of the remote recording and so on. The other main question that a lot of people has is, how do you actually get your Google Assistant or Android Auto to work on the Chigee, right? So that's actually quite simple. I'm using a Cardo PackTalk Bold. This is an older version of the Cardo. If you've got a Cardo PackTalk Neo, PackTalk Edge, PackTalk Pro, they all are about the same, just difference in the Bluetooth protocols, and the newer version a bit more better connectivity, but essentially the base functionality is the same. So what this allows is, this allows multiple Bluetooth connections, right? So when you're actually on the Chigee device, you just need to make sure that in the actual settings here, And if you go into the and under headset, you need to pair your Cardo unit. So mine is currently turned off, and the moment I turn my Cardo on, it should then automatically connect. So you want to have two connections, right? The first connection on the Cardo will be a connection between your Cardo and your mobile phone, and the second connection will be between the Cardo and your Chigee device. As you can see now, it says here that it's connected. So the Cardo is connected to the Chigee device, and the second part is it is going to say that it's connected to my phone. So again, I'm going to turn on the screen recording on my phone so that I can share this video with you as well. Screen recorder, start recording. So if I go under my Bluetooth functionality here, and if I turn on details, you can see that I've got two connections here. The first one, ICC6 bin, is basically the connection with the BMW. This allows connected ride, the connected ride app to work, whereby it logs your ride. Now you got to make sure that in the ICC bin, when you go, you need to make sure that you turned on all three options there. It has to be turned on, right, for it to work. And then on the Cardo, you need to make sure that the calls is turned on and audio is turned on. If this is not turned on, it will not work. So you need to make sure that this works. Now, if you go under your BMW Connected Ride app, this app here, you will see that it says on the top that it is connected. Now what that means is it will log your ride when you are riding. Okay, so if it says it's connected, that means it will log your ride when you're riding. So you just need to make sure that on the top here it says that it's connected, and it should log your rides, right? So when this is done in such a way, your Google Assistant will work when you actually go into the Android. I'm just going to connect the Android, just connecting the Android Auto to the device. So you can see it's getting connected now. It's connected. Just make sure that again the Cardo is on, and also making sure that the ICC6 bin is also on for calls. You have to turn it on. It turns off sometimes. You just need to make sure you check before you start your ride. You can go back into the BMW app here, and then you can see that it still says connected, so that you know it will log your rides. So now that it's connected, when you play music from here, it's coming up from my helmet. So that picks up from the helmet. Alright, so that works. And then if I want to use Google Assistant, I can then hit the microphone button on here, like so. What is the time? What is the time? It picks it up there. It says, what is the time? And then it's going to tell you what's the time on your microphone. So, sorry about the train, probably not the best location, but essentially that's how you get the whole Google Assistant function to actually work. It's actually quite simple. You just need to make sure, sort of in summary, you just need to make sure there are 2 points here, right? First and foremost, on your Cardo, you make sure that the first connection is between your Cardo and your phone, and then the second connection, mobile phone 2 connection, is between the Cardo and the Chigee AIO-6, right? Secondly, once it is connected on your mobile phone, if you want to use the BMW Connected Ride app, you got to make sure that there are 3 connections on your Bluetooth setting, and make sure you turn on all the tabs as I mentioned before, right? It needs to be turned on as I pointed you before, and with that, the Google Assistant function will work flawlessly. And I've tested this, I use this all the time. I know for a fact it works flawlessly. So this is something just for you to remember. And if you've got any questions, feel free to put in a comment in the link below, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Okay. All right, so now we're going to talk about pairing your GoPro onto your Chigee AIO-6. Now the process is quite simple. So you go into the action camera control here, and then you go into camera pairing. But before that, you want to go into your GoPro, you go into preference, and then you want to go into wireless connection, and you use the connection, connect a device, and you want to select Volta, right? That seems to work for me. So if I hit camera pairing here, you select GoPro there, and then you select start pairing, and then I go Volta here. It will eventually connect. You can see connection successful, and it's connected, right? Now that's all connected there. Now if I go into go back out here, and if I go into this option here, camera, you can see there's a GoPro function there, and if I hit that, and this now connects my GoPro. So if I hit record, it'll start recording on my GoPro. Wait, stop. It'll stop recording on my GoPro. If I want to view the image on my GoPro, you can hit the cast button, video stream, and there you go. This is actually an image from my GoPro. It's a bit delayed at the moment, but you can see that's actually from my GoPro there. It's actually connected to my GoPro, and it's giving me image from my GoPro. You can see Graham holding the camera there as well. All right. So, and then if I hit the record button, it'll start recording, right? And so while you're riding, you can actually check what's on your helmet on the screen here. So that's a great function, you know. And you can stop the recording, you can turn off your GoPro and so on, and then you go back. So it's essentially like a remote function, you know. You don't have to use the streaming service all the time, but you got a remote, and you got some settings here as well, where you can actually access the settings of the GoPro. You can change the you know, the modes, you know, 4K 50 frames per second and so on. There are some options there. Not everything works flawlessly. I can't seem to enter into the setting at the moment with the latest software update, so not sure what's happening there. But nevertheless, the record button, stop recording button, that works flawlessly, and you can also stream what's on the camera to your AIO-6.
What a cool feature.
It is a cool feature. All right. There you go, guys. That was a quick video. I just wanted to run through some of this very basic functionality. A lot of people seems to have questions about it. The GoPro function, I don't think Chigee had given really clear instructions on how to do it. The settings, what it says on the device is not right. But so I realized if you go into and try to connect a Volta, it works fine. I haven't tried an Insta360, so I wouldn't be able to advise you on that. We have talked about how to get your Cardo connected, how to get your Google Assistant working. We've also talked about how to get remote access working, how to get your vibration alarms working on the Chigee AIO-6 using the BMW connected cradle and BMW specific motorcycles, right? And so if you've got any questions about this whole video, please do drop a comment in the comment section below. Happy to help. And if you want a step-by-step guide on how you install and wire this whole device, I've got a video up here. You know, I think it's quite detailed in the whole installation process, and I think you'll definitely find it helpful. So with that, thank you all. So I think the next I'll probably be back on the channel is after we get to our Himalayan trip. So me and Graham are heading to the Himalayas, and we're going to be riding Royal Enfield 450s up in the Himalayas, and it'll be 11 days of riding up to the highest motorable road in the world. So if you're interested and you're excited just as how we are, please join in for the adventure. Stay tuned, and we'll be posting regularly. See you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.